In this video, is the Bitcoin price confirming a Bitcoin bear flag? Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gaps Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade this guys with Femex and Bybit, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, for today's video, we are going to discuss this Bitcoin bear flag, and medyo struggle ako ngayon mag chart or actually gumawa ng kahit anong activity kasi nasira yung salamin ko. So I'll do my best to give you guys the best analysis as I could. But yeah, let's now dive in dito and let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba, sa previous analysis natin, we were monitoring this potential pump dito ni Bitcoin, if is this going to form either a dead cat bounce or a bear flag. And diba, ang sabi ko sa inyo, ang very crucial thing dito kay Bitcoin right now is to break the 93K, because the 93K is right now acting as a crucial resistance area dito kay Bitcoin. But if you're going to look at this right now, mukhang hindi lang 93K ang pinakang resistance dyan. It's actually the 93K to the 96,000 US dollars, which is going to act as a critical resistance area. And as you can see, despite of the Bitcoin pump that we have been seeing for the past 3 days or past 4 days, you can find na right now we have seen a very clear rejection dito kay Bitcoin. Especially if you're going to zoom this in the 4-hour time frame, you would find now we are getting that very strong rejection currently with the Bitcoin price action. And recently, nag-post din ako ng updates sa Facebook page na mag-open ako ng very quick short position because we have been seeing a 1-hour time frame bearish divergence, and we took advantage of that trade where we actually took advantage it, and we actually won from that trade. And yeah, as you can see from my end, I actually won 113% dito. And as you can see, if you're going to look at this in the hourly time frame, it's because of this hourly time frame bearish divergence wherein the price has been increasing. Price has been increasing, but RSI is declining, so those are traditional signs of a bearish divergence, which has played out exactly as predicted. We met our target dito na with the Bitcoin price action. So right now, na-close ko na yung position na yun, and what's the next move dito kay Bitcoin price action? So as you can see, wala na tayong clear indicators dito, and as you can see, Bitcoin has now just consolidated dito further. But the next thing na you have to watch out dito is if you're going to zoom in to the 4-hour time frame stochastic RSI, you would find that I think right now we are now starting to form a bullish cross of stochastic RSI. So this could indicate na if let's say we are going to form this bullish stochastic RSI, we might see Bitcoin do another round of consolidation around between the 92,000 to the 94,000 US dollar area. So right now, I am not going to trade any significant move dito kay Bitcoin. Siguro some of you can open a quick long position dito between the 92,000 up until the 93,900 US dollars for a very quick long position dito for the very short term. But I don't want you guys to risk it that much kasi ayun nga, we are not seeing any clear signs pa for the time being for the very short term. However, this is the next thing na you have to take note. If let's say, in this scenario, if let's say mag-start siya ng mag-play out yung bullish stochastic RSI cross in the 4-hour time frame, what could happen here is Bitcoin could get that one last round of this pump. Then if we see a potential rejection around the 94,000, between the 94 to the 94.5K, it could potentially form a bearish divergence again in the hourly time frame. So if we are going to form multiple bearish divergences dito, then that could be a potential sign na we are going to form a bearish reversal dito kay Bitcoin price action. So in this case, if there will be a bearish reversal, then this is more likely going to confirm the Bitcoin bear flag. So right now, in order for us to confirm the Bitcoin bear flag, we must see that one last push to the upside or kahit paano mag-decline na siya further. But yun nga, the only way na ma-invalidate lang tong Bitcoin bear flag is if ma-break yung 96,000 US dollars dito kay Bitcoin price action. And let's give you an understanding on what are the implications of this Bitcoin bear flag. Kasi if let's say this Bitcoin bear flag continues further dito kay Bitcoin, let me show you guys. If this has continued further at mag-continue yung consolidation niya dito, then that would mean na ang magiging target nito ni Bitcoin if we are going to form this bear flag is by getting this height, then lagay natin siya sa potential point of breakout. Let's try to look at this movement. If nilagay natin siya sa potential point of breakout, we might see Bitcoin go down and we might see another Bitcoin crash up until the 74,000 US dollars. Now that is the much more conservative move for this Bitcoin bear flag. Yung mas extreme na na movement is if let's say we extend the height of this pole. If we extend the height of this pole and put this at a potential point of breakout, you would find that 66,000 US dollars is going to be the much more extreme target of this Bitcoin bear flag. So as you can see, if hindi mababreak ni Bitcoin yung 96k, then this is going to be more likely very dangerous for the whole crypto market kasi this Bitcoin bear flag is very critical and it has happened na already before with the Bitcoin price action. It has happened in the previous Bitcoin market cycle wherein we saw a Bitcoin bear flag and that has played out with a massive crash for the whole crypto market. And then in that case, you would find that this Bitcoin bear flag could actually wipe out 46% of the crypto market dito kay Bitcoin. And of course, it's gonna affect the whole crypto market if you're going to play this Bitcoin bear flag. But right now, not everything is confirmed yet, not unless we see this Bitcoin bear flag continue to form within the next few days. So yeah, right now, that is what we are going to monitor dito kay Bitcoin. And siguro just a quick look back in the history wherein the last time this formed the Bitcoin bear flag. Let's try to zoom out dito and let's go back in time and let's go back to the previous Bitcoin market cycle wherein this Bitcoin bear flag actually formed. And as you can see, it has the very similar setup wherein we saw this massive bounce. Well, actually, let's start muna dito sa pinakataas. Nagkaroon muna siya ng massive crash dito kay Bitcoin. Nagkaroon ng rebound. And then after nun, ang dami nagsasabi na mag-all-time high yan by the dip. Pero anong nangyari, we saw a much further crash dito kay Bitcoin. Then after that, nung nagkaroon ng pump, ang dami nagsasabi na Bitcoin is going to be back. We are going to see Bitcoin form a new all-time high. But as you can see, rather than breaking the certain resistance of 47,000 US dollars, rather than breaking the 47,000 US dollars, we saw a support area, we saw a resistance area dito, which has now formed a Bitcoin bear flag dito. And as you can see, this Bitcoin bear flag, yung pinakang conservative na target niyan was actually this area. And you would find that this movement was up until the 30,000 US dollars. And we have actually traded that. And then, as you can see, the much more extreme movement for this movement was actually this much bigger pole wherein we saw Bitcoin drop down to the 23,000 US dollars. And then after the 23,000 US dollars, dun pala nag-start ng panibagong movement at panibagong indicator si Bitcoin, which is a Bitcoin bullish divergence. So, yeah, right now, it's actually looking like a very similar setup sa nangyayari ngayon dito kay Bitcoin if we are going to form that Bitcoin bear flag. And, ayan, as much as possible, ang dami din kasi nagsasabi na hindi pa naman yan magka-crash or magko-continue yung Bitcoin bear market kasi hindi pa siya nagko-form ng new lows. Well, if that is the case, kung paano nyo sasabihin yon, if you're going to look back in time, ito 'di ba yung previous low ni Bitcoin, hindi naman siya nag-form ng bagong low eh. Rather, it just consolidated. So as you can see, it's looking like a very similar structure ngayon wherein yung previous low niya is much lower than the current low. But as you can see, let's look at this further. As you can see, we are still forming that consolidation area. So right now, it could potentially form a Bitcoin bear flag na nga dito with the Bitcoin price action. And take note guys, nag-open na ako ng panibagong long-term short position dito kay Bitcoin at the 93,000 US dollars. Kay Bybit, ito yung area na pinasukan ko, which is the 93,000 US dollars. Ayan o. This specific area. And right now, if let's say, hindi bear flag yung gagawin ni Bitcoin at nagkaroon ng dead cat bounce, then what I would do is I would add more long-term short position at the 100,000 US dollars. And I will be doing this trade guys kay Bybit. Kasi of course, kay Bybit, if you are going to open multiple sell orders for the long term, kay Bybit nag-average out yung price. Meaning, yung isang trade nyo, if let's say yung initial entry price nyo was 93,000, tapos umakit ng 100k, tapos nag-add ka ng panibagong long-term short position doon, yung magiging average entry price nyo would be 97,000 US dollars, which is much better than the 93k. And yung kay Wix kasi, pang short term ko lang siya. I'm not going to do much long-term trades there because hindi nag-average out yung price doon. What happens kay Wix is siya. If nag-open ka ng short position, independent yon, and then if nag-open ka ng another short position, dalawang trade na yung mag-open. So yun yung advantage ng kay Wix. And that's why I'm actually using multiple accounts sa trading ko. Kasi yung isa, pwede ko siya pang long term, then yung isa, pwede siya pang short term. And ayun guys, if you want to also do the similar strategy, you can check out my my affiliate links in the description down below. And if wala pa kayo account doon, make sure to sign up with those links kasi we have bonus with our affiliate links. But anyway, yun lang muna update natin for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.